सबका ब्रेकफास्ट प्रॉपर हुआ। मेरे को आशा है कि सभी लोग रेस्ट और स्लीपिंग बेटर हुआ होगा, फ्रेश होंगे सब लोग। और आपने कैसा फील किया, मेरे हिसाब से आप हमें फीडबैक ज़रूर दें। और हमें ये भी बताएं कि हमारा ये प्रोग्राम आपके कैसा लगे आपको, जिससे कि हम फर्दर इस प्रोग्राम को कंटिन्यू करें हर साल। अभी हम लोग क्यों सीआरसीपी करने का हमें सोचा, क्योंकि मार्केट में सभी लोग कर रहे हैं, कोई एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है, कोई डोमेस्टिक मार्केट कर रहा है। लेकिन एक्सपोर्ट जो बड़ी कंपनियां हैं वो अपने लेवल पे एमएनसीज हैं, वो अपने नाम से हर चीज़ अपनी ब्रांडिंग से करती हैं, वो अपने लेवल पे करती हैं। हम लोग पैसा पूरा खर्च करते हैं प्लांट्स में और बहुत ज़्यादा खर्च करते हैं, मतलब कोई कमी ना रह जाए उसको मतलब कोई भी हमारे अंदर हमारे प्लांट में कोई भी ऑब्जेक्शन ना आए या कोई भी कंप्लाइंस नहीं आए, उसको सोचते हुए हम लोग काम करते हैं कि हम एक्सपोर्ट प्लांट बना रहे हैं। जिस दिन प्लांट लगाते हैं तो हम सोचते हैं कि हम यूएसएफडी प्लांट लगाएंगे, हम ये यूएसएफडी में काम कर रहे हैं। लेकिन यूएसएफडी तक पहुंचते पहुंचते हम लोग उस डोमेस्टिक में ही बने रह जाते हैं, हम लोग अपनी मशीनें ही घिसते रह जाते हैं। और हमेशा जब भी मैं एमडी से मिलता हूँ, यार मार्जिन ही नहीं है, मनी नहीं है यार, काम ही नहीं है, मतलब इतना, जबकि इतना बड़ा एक्सपोर्ट मार्केट है और इंडिया लार्जेस्ट एक्सपोर्टर है मेडिसिन्स में। सबसे सस्ती मेडिसिन्स इंडिया में मिलती है, सबसे सस्ता प्रोडक्ट इंडिया में बनता है। लेकिन हम लोग थोड़ा सा एपीआई से परेशान हैं। जो अब पीएम जो हमारी पीएलआई स्कीम आई और हमारा 2 जगह एपीआई के लिए गवर्नमेंट ने अप्रूवल दिया है, ऊना हिमाचल और बड़ौदा गुजरात, जिससे कि हमारा 2 साल के अंदर एपीआई के अंदर मेरे हिसाब से 35 कंपनीज ने रजिस्टर किया है और 35 कंपनीज उस पर वर्क कर रही हैं। बहुत जल्दी हम एपीआई से भी हम लोग एक्सपोर्ट चालू कर पाएंगे। और बहुत सी कंपनियों ने एपीआई जो चल रही थी उन्होंने भी रेगुलेटरी में आने का मन बनाया है और वो एक्सपोर्ट के लिए काम कर रही हैं। लेकिन हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि हम लोग उन एजेंटों के चक्कर में फंस जाते हैं कि लोग आते हैं कि सब मैं आपका बजट कराता हूं, मैं आपका ईयू कराता हूं, मैं आपका रशिया कराता हूं, मैं आपका श्रीलंका कराता हूं, मैं आपका इथोपिया कराता हूं, मैं आपका अफ्रीका कराता हूं। तो आप मेरे को, आपको कोई पैसा नहीं देना, आप मेरे को बताओ, एग्रीमेंट करिए मेरे साथ, आप मेरे को ये मार्जिन पे आप काम करेंगे मेरे साथ, आपका ये 5 साल का एग्रीमेंट एक्सक्लूसिव मेरे साथ हो गया। आप उस मार्जिन पे काम करने के लिए रेडी हो जाते हैं, आपको कुछ नहीं मिल रहा होता है, फिर भी क्या होता है कि वो सारा जो आप उसने पैसा लगाया बजट के ऊपर, जो उसने खर्च किया, वो आपके बिलों से काटता रहता धीरे धीरे। और बाद में एक ऐसा मुकाम आता है, ऐसी जगह आती है कि वो आपके कहीं ना कहीं पैसे रुक जाते हैं, आपके 2 कंटेनर के पैसे रुक गए, एक विश्वास बन जाता है मार्केट में, चलते चलते काम चलते चलते आपके पैसे रुक जाते हैं और आप फिर वहीं खड़े हो जाते हैं आके। तो हमारा एक प्लेटफॉर्म है कि हम चाहते हैं कि आप मार्केट में डायरेक्ट एंटर हों और डायरेक्ट काम करें, अपनी कंपनी को प्रमोट करें, अपनी ब्रांड को प्रमोट करें। तो हमारा ये टारगेट है मार्केट को, इसीलिए हमने इंस्पेक्टर्स को बुलाया है, इसीलिए हमने ये प्रोग्राम किया है कि आप कोई इसको गलत ना समझें, इसको मतलब इतना इसको मतलब इतना हाईली इसको मतलब लोग इतना परेशान हो जाते हैं इस चीज़ को लेके कि भाई हम कैसे इसको कंप्लाइंस को पूरा करेंगे। हाईली कंप्लाइंस है, इतनी हार्ड कंप्लाइंस है, ऐसा कोई हार्ड नहीं है। जो हम इंडिया में कर रहे हैं, जो हम लोग अपनी कंप्लाइंस, जो हम डॉक्यूमेंटेशन कर रहे हैं, एनफ। बस थोड़ा सा आपने एक रूटीन चेंज करना होता है, हमने वर्किंग का स्टाइल चेंज करना होता है। एक इंजीनियरिंग है, फार्मा एक 70% इंजीनियरिंग है, 30% प्रोसेस है, जो आपने फार्मुलेशंस हैं वो है, वो सभी का एक जैसा है, लेकिन बाकी सब 70% इंजीनियरिंग वर्क है। उस इंजीनियरिंग वर्क पे हम काम करते हैं और उस पर्टिकुलर वे में काम करते हैं, तो हमें कोई कंप्लायंस को कंप्लीट करने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। हम उसको काम कर सकते हैं और मार्केट में घुस सकते हैं एक्सपोर्ट में। हम एक्सपोर्ट रेगुलेटरी में जाना है, हमें अपना काम करना है, हमें अपनी ब्रांडिंग करनी है, जिससे कि हम मार्जिन कमा सकें, जिससे कि हम लोग इंडस्ट्री को आगे ले जा सकें। अभी मैं आपको एक उदाहरण देता हूं। मैं कई कंपनियों से जुड़ा हूं, बहुत सारी कंपनियों, मेरे को 25 साल से मैं यही काम कर रहा हूं। मैं बहुत सारी कंपनियों से जुड़ा हूं, लेकिन मैंने कुछ कंपनियों को ग्रोथ होते हुए देखा है। एग्जाम्पल मैं मैस्कोट हेल्थ केयर का देता हूं। मैस्कोट हेल्थ केयर जब मैं जुड़ा 5 से 6 करोड़ का टर्नओवर पे था, और एमडी साहब से मिला। एमडी साहब बोले कि यार मैं मार्केट कर रहा था, बहुत अच्छा था, मैं इस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में क्यों घुस गया, मैं तो यार वो भी काम गया और मैं यहाँ भी फंस गया आके। मैंने कहा सर ऐसा नहीं है, आप कंप्लायंस करिए, आप डब्ल्यूएचओ में जाइए। तो काफ़ी मैंने कहा, बहुत बार मैंने कहा, फिर वो किसी तरह डब्ल्यूएचओ के लिए एग्री हुए। डब्ल्यूएचओ में गए। डब्ल्यूएचओ में जब गए तो उनका टर्नओवर 100 करोड़ के आसपास पहुंच गया। तो फिर मैंने कहा सर आप एक्सपोर्ट के लिए ट्राई करिए। तो एक्सपोर्ट में आज ट्राई किया तो आज वो कंपनी 5 साल के अंदर 1000 करोड़ की कंपनी है सर, और 4 प्लांट अब नए स्टेब्लिश कर रहे हैं। वो लोग कैसे कर रहे हैं कि वो मार्केट में उन्होंने आगे कदम बढ़ाया सर। हम लोग डर जाते हैं कि यार नहीं, हम लोग फंस ना जाएं, हम लोग कहीं गिर ना जाएं, हम लोग को ये जो बन रहा है ये भी बिगड़ जाए, हम बैंक का पैसा कहां से देंगे, हम ये कहां से करेंगे, हम सैलरीज कहां से देंगे, हम कंप्लायंस कैसे पूरी करेंगे, स्टाफ को सैलरी कहां से देंगे। आज उसी कंपनी में कम से कम 70 से 80 बंदे तो क्यूओक्यूसी के अंदर हैं। क्यूओक्यूसी के अंदर 70-80 बंदे होना बहुत बड़ी बात है। बड़ी बड़ी मतलब अच्छी कंपनियां नहीं रख पाती कंप्लायंस। मैंने कई कंपनियों में देखा है कि जो लैब है, जो हमारे क्यूओक्यूसी का जो डिपार्टमेंट है, वो इतना वीक होता है, वो डॉक्यूमेंट में वो 2-3 बंदे रख लेते हैं, वो 2-3 बंदे कुछ नहीं कर सकते क्यूओक्यूसी में। वो सब बाईपास होता रहता सिस्टम, बाईपास होता रहेगा सिस्टम, वही आदत पड़ जाती है, इसलिए कंप्लायंस को हम पूरा नहीं कर पाते। डॉक्यूमेंट जब करना होता है तो वो एक कॉपी लेते हैं, उसको नकल कर लेते हैं, उससे काम कर लेते हैं, जो हमें पता ही नहीं हमें कर क्या दिया। डब्ल्यूएचओ यहाँ हो ही जाता है, लेकिन अब आगे डब्ल्यूएचओ होना यहाँ भी हार्ड होने वाला है, क्योंकि अभी जो कंप्लायंस होने वाली है, सारा जो कंप्लायंस है जो हमारा कनेडिया फार्मा कॉपिया है, वो उसी के यहाँ भी इंडिया में हो जाएगा। क्योंकि अभी जो प्रोडक्ट फेल हुए मार्केट में, इंडिया की बदनामी हुई है। अभी एक इंसिडेंट है कि एक सिरप अभी पकड़ा गया अफ्रीका में, और उसमें वही पीजी की प्रॉब्लम। अब उससे क्या हुआ कि वो जब कंपनी थी वो यूके की, अब यूके में जब उसको देखा गया तो कंपनी टोटली फर्जी थी, टोटली फर्जी। लेकिन जब उसको देखा गया तो फिर डब्ल्यूएचओ ने नोटिस भेज दिया इंडिया को, एक रिक्वेस्ट लेटर भेजा, लेकिन वो नोटिस है। क्यों भेज दिया कि हमारी इतनी सारी अभी पीछे बदनामी हुई है सिर्फ एक कफ सिरप के ऊपर, सिर्फ हमारी क्वालिटी कमजोर होने की वजह से, हमारी क्यूसी कमजोर होने की वजह से, क्योंकि हम उसको अप्लाई नहीं कर पाए। हम लोग माल बनाया और भेज दिया, माल बनाया डॉक्यूमेंट किया भेज दिया, माल बनाया डॉक्यूमेंट किया भेज दिया, तो वो ना हो। तो हमें अपने काम को ऐसे करना है कि हमें अपनी भारत की, अपने देश की बदनामी नहीं करनी है, हमें एक्सपोर्ट में आगे बढ़ना है, तो हमें अपनी क्वालिटी पे ध्यान रखना है। अब क्वालिटी पे ध्यान रखेंगे तो अपना प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में रन करेगा ही। हमारे पीएम साहब का सपना है कि हम लोग फार्मा को एक्सपोर्ट, लार्जेस्ट एक्सपोर्ट, इंडिया वर्ल्ड का लार्जेस्ट एक्सपोर्टर बनाए, और वो होने जा रहा है। हमें फार्मा के अंदर बैंक सेक्टर से डिस्काउंट मिलता है, सब्सिडीज मिल रही हैं, एपीआई में सब्सिडीज मिल रही हैं, मेडिकल डिवाइस में सब्सिडी मिल रही हैं, मतलब इतना सब्सिडीज मिल रही हैं। अभी आपको मैं बताऊं, क्लस्टर हरियाणा में मैं 2 क्लस्टर लगा रहा हूं, मेरे क्लाइंट हैं 2 क्लस्टर लगा रहे हैं। हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट, आप क्लस्टर लगाइए। क्लस्टर में क्या है, 10 कंपनियां मिलकर एक कंपनी लगा, 10 एक फर्म मिलकर एक कंपनी लगा सकती है। टोटली गवर्नमेंट आपको 10 करोड़ रुपए इन्वेस्ट के लिए फ्री दे रही है, नॉन रिफंडेबल, कोई रिफंड नहीं है, आपको रिफंड नहीं करना पैसे को। और ये 10 करोड़ रुपए आपको मिल रहा है कंपनी में लगाने के लिए। 30 करोड़ तक का ये क्लस्टर है, आप 30 करोड़ तक का क्लस्टर ले सकते हो, जो आपको कंपनियां, जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया दे रही है, पीएलआई स्कीम के अंदर भी दे रही है और क्लस्टर के रूप में दे रही है। और सब्सिडीज के रूप में आपने जम्मू में सब्सिडीज सुनी है। जम्मू में किस हिसाब से सब्सिडी मिल रही है, कंपनियां भाग रही हैं जम्मू में। जम्मू में क्या मिला है, जम्मू में मिल रहा है कि तीन, जो भी आप इन्वेस्ट करेंगे प्लांट और मशीनरी पे, जो भी प्लांट और मशीनरी पे आप इन्वेस्ट करने जा रहे हैं, उसमें आपको 3 टाइम्स 10 साल में उसका रिटर्न मिलना है। 3 टाइम्स मतलब जैसे आपने 10 करोड़ रुपए इन्वेस्ट किया प्लांट और मशीनरी पे, तो 30 करोड़ रुपए आपको रिटर्न मिलेगा 10 साल के अंदर गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से। और लैंड के ऊपर 50% की सब्सिडी है। 50% की सब्सिडी आपको और लैब इक्विपमेंट्स, जनरेटर्स और कैपिटल पे भी 30% की सब्सिडी है। उसके बाद ये आपको जो मल्टीप्लाई जो गवर्नमेंट करके दे रही है, तीन जो आपको 30 करोड़ रुपए मिलना है, ये आपकी बिलिंग के हिसाब से मिलना है। जितनी आप बिलिंग, जितना टर्नओवर करेंगे, जो भी कम होगा गवर्नमेंट, जो भी आपका जैसे आपका जो पैसा बनता है 30 करोड़ रुपए वापस देना है, जो कम होगा वो मिलता है। चाहे वो टर्नओवर कम हुआ तो वो उतना ही पैसा मिलेगा। टर्नओवर इससे मतलब अगर रेट टू रेट भी माल बेचते हैं जम्मू में तब भी आपको बेनिफिट है। इस वक्त जम्मू का ये स्टेटस है और जम्मू में बहुत सारी कंपनियां लगने जा रही हैं फार्मा की, और सभी रेगुलेटरी को फॉलो करके कंपनियां लगा रहे हैं और अच्छा पैसा लगा रहे हैं। आज की डेट में फार्मा प्लांट लगाना, मेरे पास बहुत लोग आते हैं कि 5 करोड़ रुपए में, मैंने कहा मत लगाओ 5 करोड़ में प्लांट। 5 करोड़ में प्लांट नहीं लगता, 5 करोड़ में लैब भी नहीं लगती फार्मा की ढंग की। मैंने कहा अगर फार्मा में जाना है तो मिनिमम 30 करोड़ रुपए इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है, और उससे कम में जाना है तो फिर वो आपने परेशानी रहेगा। और आज की डेट में जितनी भी आपकी कंपनियां काला आम में चल रही हैं, पद्दी में चल रही हैं, या और भी इंडस्ट्री और भी पूरे देश में चल रही हैं, आप जैसे 2001 में हुआ कि 400 कंपनियां सिर्फ कलकत्ता में बंद हुई थी फार्मा की, जब शेड्यूल एम आया था। तो वही एक कंप्लाइंस आ रही है कि कंप्लाइंस आपकी जो है कोविड से पहले आनी थी लेकिन नहीं आ पाई, क्योंकि अभी दवाइयों का क्राइसिस हो जाता। तो ये कंप्लाइंस 2024 में शायद एप्लीकेबल हो जाए। तो सभी लोग अपने डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, अपना क्यूए क्यूसी, अपना प्रोसेस डॉक्यूमेंट, अपना क्लीनिंग डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, अपना इंजीनियरिंग डॉक्यूमेंटेशन बिल्कुल परफेक्ट करें, जिससे कि आपको प्रॉब्लम ना हो। क्योंकि अपनी क्यूए क्यूसी जो है वो फैक्ट्री की जान है, और क्यूए को तो बिल्कुल वो अधिकार होता है कि एमडी भी कुछ नहीं कर सकता उसके ऊपर। अगर क्यूए ने बोल दिया ये प्रोडक्ट नहीं जाएगा तो नहीं जाना चाहिए, ये बाईपास नहीं होगा तो नहीं होना चाहिए। तो क्यूए का तो वही काम है और वो हमें फॉलो भी करना चाहिए। तो वो हम लोग कई बार बाईपास कर देते हैं, उसकी वजह से हमें प्रॉब्लम होती है। तो मैं मार्केट की बात कर रहा था, तो हमें मार्केट में घुसना है बहुत। आपकी देखेंगे यूरोप में कितना बड़ा मार्केट है दवाइयों का। आप जो आज यहाँ पे सेल करते हैं, जैसे कोई प्रोडक्ट आप 1 रुपये में सेल करते हैं, तो वहाँ 100% है ये वहाँ 6 रुपये में 10 रुपये में जाके बिकता है, क्योंकि वहाँ सारा डॉलर में बिकता है मेटेरियल। लेकिन हमें वो मार्जिन नहीं मिल पाता, हम उसमें बस पेमेंट के लिए पीछे फंसे रहते हैं कि यार ये मैंने माल भेजा, ये पेमेंट मेरे को मिल जाए और मैं इससे ये अपने बिजली के खर्चे, अपने स्टाफ के खर्चे, अपने और कंप्लायंस के खर्चे, ये इसमें ही लगे रहते हैं हम लोग कि यार ये इसमें कैसे ये निकल जाए, बैंक के खर्चे, बैंक की किस्तें, इसमें लगे रहते हैं। लेकिन हम लोग थोड़ा सा एक स्टेप आगे बढ़ें, रिस्क लेके हम काम करें। थोड़ा सा रिस्क लेने की जरूरत होती है बिजनेस में, और बिजनेस का नाम ही रिस्क है। जब तक हम कोई रिस्क नहीं लेते जब तक वो आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते हम। तो रिस्क लेके ही है काम किया जाता है, और एक रिस्क ऐसा होता है कि वो एक स्टेप ऐसा होता है जो हमें बहुत ऊपर ले जाता है। तो वो हमें काम करना है, उसके लिए हमने सीआरसीपी सोचा है। इसीलिए हमने सीआरसीपी को किया है कि हम लोग कंप्लाइंस में जाएं, और कंप्लाइंस में जो भी हेल्प पड़ेगी, जो भी क्वांटम हमेशा आपके साथ है कि हर कंपनी के, चाहे हम उसके साथ काम कर रहे हैं या नहीं कर रहे हैं, कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में, कोई भी आपको फॉरेन, कोई भी आपको एक्सपोर्ट के लिए हेल्प चाहिए, वो क्वांटम आपके हमेशा साथ रहेगी। इसी के साथ मैं अपनी बात को विराम देता हूं। जय श्री राम।
Good morning to all. First of all, I would like to thanks to all of the presented person in this seminar to add the values in this seminar. We hope yesterday's session must added some values in your pharma compliances. So we start this today's session with the felicitation with our some senior persons. So I would like to request Ajay Mangla sir, Prashant Dubey sir, Okasna ji, Lexia, Evgenia, Nino and Lalit Kishore ji. To नहीं विपिन जी, योगिता मैम, जी सुंदरन सर, हाँ जी, So I request to Mr. Akshay Malviya, Business Head India Pharma Centers. Pharma Centers.
I'm sorry to interrupt. This is the core team of Quantum. Let's have a big round of applause.
So I request to Mr. Akshay Malviya, Pharma Centers, Business Head India. He is from Russia. Miss Evgenia will felicitate Mr. Akshay. Dr. D. Birdi, Director, Primedium Pharmaceuticals. I request to felicitate Miss Alexia to felicitate. जी.
आई होप सभी लोग डॉक्टर बिरदी को जानते हैं. ही इज़ अ रिनाउंड पर्सनैलिटी इन अ फार्मा सेक्टर और आज वो हमारी स्पेशल रिक्वेस्ट पे अपना बिजी शेड्यूल निकाल के उन्होंने यहाँ पे हमें थोड़ा टाइम दिया है और थोड़ी देर में मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा डॉक्टर बिरदी से, वो अपने विचार भी आपसे शेयर करेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच डॉक्टर बिरदी फॉर योर पार्टिसिपेशन.
Mr. Akshay Kant, Executive Director, Shivalik Rasayan Limited. Miss Oksana will felicitate. He is also from Medicamen Biotech. Mr. Naveen Agrawal, Director, Nutrila Healthcare. Nino will felicitate. Mr. Naveen Agarwal. Yes, sir. आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि कोई और डायरेक्टर जो इस सेमिनार में प्रेजेंटेड है प्लीज स्टेज पे आ जाइए. Any other director from any company which is not called on the stage? Sir, is there anyone? Okay, thank you, sir. So thanks to all for felicitation. Thank you. I request to G. Sundar sir to continue about the CRCP 2023.
Welcome to all and good morning. And I just want to first thanks to Mangla sir and entire CRCP team for organizing this entire 2-day session. I want to share some brief and about the compliance, and then we'll go for the presentation also. Quantum Pharma Tech want this session to be started because there are more non-compliances reported in Indian scenario, and it is, as just now Mangla sir also explained, it is one or two incident makes also very bad image in the world forum. But we don't like that actually. I just want to share some important things actually. Last week before that, US FDA published that India is the one major leading pharma leader. Particularly, we exported more than nearly, for API itself, nearly API and formulation. All together, almost we exported only for US. It's more than 50,000 crores, more than that. Only the budgeted, what is called, financial year of 2022. Still 23 first quarter is under progress, more than that actually. And in that, majority exported are all the niche APIs and also new APIs and formulations. We are not like that, we are one cough syrup made India bad like that, don't think of that actually. That cough syrup instance, as he rightly told, is spurious and some are happened, but I am not saying no. But at the same time, India having very good image in overall world market, particularly in US and Europe. We are the major leader supplier in API and formulation in Europe. People are here from European authority and also even the Russian federations. Major APIs are going from India now because API business is more in India because we are the highest potential scientists and also the development of generics molecules, particularly para 4 filing. You go to US FDA para 4 filing, India is the one major leading now than China now. These are the current status I want to share you actually, because the growing path is increasing. At the same time, we have to improve our compliance. As Mangla sir just now told, we can't say we are in 2018, 15, Isakia, Abhi, I want to do same. We can't. Even Birji sir is there. He always write. We both are right in the Facebook and LinkedIn. He always update the latest requirement of compliance requirement. I always more than almost 15 years we are discussing about when India will become compliance highest level like that. The total dream is now becoming compliance. And you go to majority of compliance company in world calculation if you do, majority of compliance US and Europe compliance companies are in India now. We have to be very proud actually. Majority of compliance companies and also more firms are there. Only the sectors of MSME, SMEs and also the domestic manufacturing some sectors are struggling because they need more compliance knowledge, and also they need more compliance skilled, competent people. That is only lacking. Other than that, we are improving our day by day operations also, day to day entire GMP process in our industry. There are many examples are there. At the same time, I want to tell you about why Quantum want this to be very focused on compliance. Today's scenario, there are many firms what happening, they are bringing from Europe and US to bring the compliance in the site. They are bringing the consultant on even the technical teams. And Quantum having full-fledged, complete entire pharma compliance requirement from engineering, basic design to layout to engineering, and also the utilities, and also all the compliance activity with respect to gap assessment, audits, and also completing all the gap assessment, CAPA solutions, and also bringing firm into compliance. We have. But what happening, majority of firms outsource from US and Europe. The cost is increasing. Very high cost. So when they are starting, what happening, firms want to start initially all the directors or CEO of the company bringing them, and they are starting, but they are not able to fulfill the budget requirement of their quotations and their costing. What happening, when they start, half of the way they complete or incomplete, or they half of even the starting phase itself, they withdraw the project. Due to that, what happening, companies again failing in the compliance, and also they get, their team also get confused which one to follow, whether what they are operating day-to-day operation to be followed, or the new consultant came and told something from Europe and US to be followed. Majority of, I want to share you, since we did more than last 9 years, I am doing this all over pan India, and also entire ROW markets we are helping, and also US and Europe market we are helping. Quantum team also same thing I want to share you. We always support you the entire compliance activity with respect to your firm requirement. We understand as per the Indian mode of operation. That is a lack of knowledge with respect to US and Europe team when they come here. They are not understanding Indian mode of operation and language barrier. We speak more in Hindi, or we speak more in our own known colonial English, I call it as. Actually, India is the highest English speaking than the UK now, actually speaking. But what happening, our entire requirements in industry is well known to better than Indian firms than I'm not against them, but I want to share the actual things happen. Because of this, there are many firms got non-compliance and warning letters. Because the UK or Europe people come and they'll say, no, you do like that. They not understand the SOPs properly. They not understand the way of written English in the protocols. They simply say, no, it should be changed to like this. Then they give their own SOP. The SOP given by them is not able to adopt into Indian culture. Indian mode of operation. We are not bad. I want to share you that also. We are the more doctorates in India, more PhDs and more MPharm, more pharma colleges, more pharmaceutical chemists. We are the one who developed all the novel new drug delivery systems. We have everything. Only thing is the presentation and the compliance requirement. We are not lacking. We know, but we are not able to express properly. The expression thing only I am telling, now we help you. As Quantum team, we help you to bring a proper compliance. And I want to share you now how this build a strong compliance quality culture. This is very important now. Today's scenario, you go to any firm, they will simply say, QA log dekhte. One word they use, आप लोग समझे? QA log, then you also part of the team. Always they say QA log dekhte. QA log dekhte means what? They always say that QA will take care, I will do my work. It's not like that. Quality is not only for QA QC team. Quality is for all entire 6 CGMP system. All your manufacturing, quality control, quality assurance, and engineering and utilities, packaging and warehouse and store. This is called 6 CGMP system. All the WHO, PICS and US FDA and EU GMP, all are amended because during this COVID time they got enough time. So majority of guidelines got updated now. The new guidelines are coming effective peaks. WHO latest GMP is effective from August. Same way, WHO also got 1044, TRS 1033, and also majority of TRS are got updated recently, okay? From 99 TRS, please note it, WHO TRS 996. I will show at the end of the session all the guidelines quickly, okay? And also, I want to share you one more new thing. Now, the new phenomena is coming with US FDA is called as quality metric and quality maturity. The terminologies are changed now. I want to share that also very detailedly, okay? Let's go to very detailedly how to build a strong quality compliance culture. As I told you, with respect to Quantum, it is a reputable firm we are doing more pharma consultancy, specialists in the entire turnkey project of compliance solutions, starting from facilities, layouts, designs, and also engineering, and also compliance with respect to your utilities, water system, HVAC system, and also we also do the entire registrations of your dossiers, and also compliance gap assessments, and also fulfill the CAPA solution for the gap assessment and bringing the inspectors, getting firm certified by the GMP as per the company firm requirement region, either WHO or WHO PQP or US FDA, EU or PICS or Russian Federation or the CS countries or the entire East Asian countries, okay? So you can approach Mangla sir very well. If your firm want to go to that respective market, please contact us, okay? And I also want to share you a quick definition of quality culture. See, if you go to WHO TRS 996 Annex 5, the quality culture, they given definition. I was looking for where is the regulatory definition on quality culture. Many people are written ISPE, though they are all private forums, PDA and all written. But I want to know from which regulatory clearly talk about quality culture. What they're telling about quality culture. Management with the support of the quality unit should establish and maintain a working environment. See, note the words, very, very clear, precise, and also very nicely written. Management, they're not telling first the management, with the support of the quality unit, entire QA, QC team, with should establish and maintain a working environment that minimize the risk of non-compliance record, and that is the main thing. Just now Mangla sir also told. If you are making non-compliance records more and more, and first day, first 2 hours only the firm get very bad name in front of the inspectors. That's why the quality culture coming in picture, that non-compliance records and erroneous records and the data. See, if I make erroneous records and data, I may not reviewed by management, I am not checked by my quality team, then that company never complies. It always goes to substandard level and it get non-compliance certification only. That's why the quality culture they clearly told, you should have very first, this is a major requirement. Second, they clearly told, an essential element for the quality culture is the transparent, very important. Very important, transparent and open reporting. Any deviation, any non-compliance, any OOS, OOT or any QMS systems are not reported, then it go to non-compliance zone and serious violations. But what they're telling is, this quality culture should have transparency and open reporting of deviation, errors and omission, and also aberrant result at all levels of the organization, irrespective of hierarchy. This is another problem our industry facing. मैं बोल रहा हूँ आप करो, आप कौन है मेरे का पूछ रहे. This culture to be removed now. We have to have an open reporting culture. I am the GM, I am the president quality, I am the quality head. What I am saying that you do. I am the head of the site. What I am doing, karo, wohi karo. Jada baat nahi karo. Like that scenarios nowadays never works. A company running aisa concept mein kaam kiya to never work. You will not bring compliance. Compliance companies needs a proper hierarchy with proper organogram. a transparent and straightforward reporting system, mandatory reporting system. Third thing they're telling, steps should be taken to prevent and to detect and correct the weakness. Actually, I want to share you here. Weakness in systems. Just now, Sarah also explained. What is called weakness system? I made SOP, I made my protocols, what are my operation, whether it is effective, whether it is adequate. Nowadays, you can see all these regulators are sitting here. Their observation, they write one word. Your SOP is inadequate for this operation so and so and impacting safety, quality, efficacy of the product. Am I right, ma'am? Because SOP is there. SOP is inadequate. It not addresses the key requirement, key compliance requirement. That is the gap. That gap to be filled. That's why they go on telling the weakness of the system and also the procedures that may lead to data errors. If I return my procedure itself wrong, then I end up with the data errors. So as to continually improve the consistency of the scientific decision making with the organization. So, a error-free, a trouble-free, a friendly, SOP should be user-friendly. I want to share you one incident. Last week I was auditing one firm. Their SOP is more than 150 page OSSP. Very proudly that QA, QC and all their department heads are said, I have 150 page SOP. Very good. Then I gone through that and I asked one question, how many people you got trained? Then they shown each department wise two people training record. And the company having 100 staff. Each department having minimum 30 to 40 people. And SOP got trained by two people. SOP prepared by same date, checked by same date, approved by same date, trained by same date. 150 page, to read that SOP itself for me took more than 4.5 hours, line by line to understand their flow chart, everything. And within 150 page SOP, can I get trained and that to two people, and they implemented also. Effective date also same date. सही बोल रहा हूँ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ? I sound practically, yes. So this is the scenario. If you go majority of company, why non-compliance coming? This is one of the non-compliance issue. That's why regulators clearly telling now, you should have adequate time. No guideline telling you make 150 page SOP. No guideline telling that. You make your own adequate SOP which require as per day-to-day operation, which requires to comply the guideline requirement. That's all. Doesn't mean we put everything and we become very big book binding book we are making. And that SOPs are lying in majority of my audit experience, lying in a cupboard. It's not even in the display. And display copies are like that. First 30 page version 2 and after 30 page after that it started version 1. That also QA issuance person. Then I asked them why the mistake. He told that no, I may दे दिया वो मेरा boy office assistant. उसका मालूम नहीं version 2 150 पेज फोटो कॉपी ले लो बोला फोटो कॉपी लिया अनकंट्रोल सील डाला डाल दिया कंट्रोल कॉपी नंबर डाल दिया. That means whatever the control copy they told, and nobody go and check whether it is adequate, current version, current date, when it issued, nothing. Because they get signature also, they send that the peon like that person, he go and he get office assistant, he gets signed and come back. This is the bad quality culture, which should be changed. Then only it's the first step of compliance actually. Okay. Next. Senior management should actively discourage any management. What it is another problem. Any bad management practices, they call it as actually. Senior management, sometimes what happened due to business pressure or due to, then senior management here is, I never blame CEO, director level and all. The middle management categories, who leads GM, DGM ranks in that categories, they never report to their bosses also, they never percolate down the stream also. So they make some mistakes, which leads to, again, non-compliance. They clearly take. They discourage the management practices, they discourage the other issues, which also leads to very serious non-compliance. Such issues, for example, they say hierarchical constraints and blame culture. Just now I told you. This, I call it as, it is pseudo-ego, I call it as, partial ego. That means, when I go to my down the stream, I become very big boss. Then I have my own ego. Then I command them and demand them. When I go to my top level boss, I have pseudo ego, which I again put pressure on management so that management will keep me permanently. Because I need in this company. Then only your dispatches, your this much volume of business will come. मेरा का छोड़ेगा आपका इतना business नहीं आएगा. It's somewhat threatening. This is also happening. This is also another bad culture. So these are all the problem WHO clearly defined. And also they are clearly saying senior management leadership role to build effective quality culture. I am the director of the company. I am the management CEO of the company. Now I took responsibility. Then I have to change this bad culture. What they are telling, senior management leadership and active participation, that is the ICH pharmaceutical quality system clearly say, the leadership should ensure the support and commitment of the staff at all level. They are not told even the middle or down the level, at all the level within the organization of pharmaceutical quality system. So they want first bring all the level, the quality culture, effective quality culture phenomena. And second thing they are telling, transparent and open communication. Anything happen in the site or factory or in the head office with respect to purchase, vendor purchase, everything, please first communicate. The communication is again, हम लोग बोलते हैं मैं मेल भेजा नहीं देखा सर. Why mail? Instead of mail, you can, he is sitting here in the company only, in the same building premises only. You can be reached within 5 minutes or 10 minutes maximum. We can go and communicate directly, no? Verbally we can communicate. Immediate things can be done. Mail देके wait करती है. This is the another bad culture. And mail भेजा, approval आएगा. This is where the failures happen. My friend is working on American-based MNC. He used to say that one OS approval, he has to get approval from his quality head sitting in US. So if he sent today, they took another 15 days to approve. SOP saying within 15 days preliminary investigation to be completed, within 30 days OS to be closed with investigation. His approval only happening at the end of the day. Example, 29th day he approved. First preliminary approve. Then how the investigation will start, how the report will start. Hurry-burly they make one dirty report and that will again end with problem. This is a real fact. Enough time is that. 29 days, no one seen the mail. 30th day, if I approve, what is the use of that? Again, they make one more procedure, extension of the quality management system. I want to remove that. I tell the regulators. If I am, what they are telling, you know, recently I met one US guy, he was US FDA person of a senior level. He is telling, a company or the firm not interested to do within 30 days, you extend multi-time also, they never do. What is the meaning that? Next extension 60 days they write. Next extension to extension they write. Then their SOP will say like that, only 2 extension allowed. Then 2 extension over and uskar deviation they will take. Then that deviation also never close, that will go again extension. So this is a phenomena I saw, really I saw more like this. This will create a bad quality culture. This should be changed. Why the gap here is communication gap. Then immediately we say, communication means what? Bhasha nahi aa raha. I am not able to speak properly. No, we know very well. Just now I told, we know everything. We know the highest knowledge. We have science. We have everything. Correct? And in fact, the so-called GMP, we only introduced to the world that even the MCA, Medicine Council Agency, UK, when we are in British Colony Act, that time our doctors, that time available doctors and Ambedkar all written this 1940 Drugs and Cosmetic Acts, and the Schedule M's concept started that time itself. GMP starts 1940. India introduced to the world. Please note it. Today they all updated. We also updated. Last week our Parliament, Mr. Prime Minister Modi ji, he put that bill. He clearly told in the Parliament, the bill, even our Minister of Health, he clearly told the bill will be complete in this running session itself. That also designed, please note it, GR999E, the new Schedule M, Gazette GR999E, going to implement very shortly. It is written based on the PICS, WHO and EU GMP, and also some of the parts of US FDA also covered in that. Even if you read that, it starts with first with this, as just now I told you, PQS system, pharmaceutical quality system. First chapter of that schedule M is PQS system. Clear? So what is the thing? Organized structure is very, very important. Just we make, I recently saw one organogram. They put all the names, including the junior chemist, trainee, everything. Only one they left, security person. I told usko dalo. Organogram should be not like that. Mera naam organogram mein aayega. Not like that. My name should be there in organ. No, it should be a designation base. It should be the roles based, job description based. Here only the hierarchy and reporting structure lapses are happening. Organogram should be very, very key, and it should be very good, properly written as per the personal requirement of GMP guideline, chapter number 3 and 4. They clearly written documentation section. They given one title also, organogram, how should be written. Clear? Next, these are the key steps to build a strong compliance quality culture. What to do? As I just now told you, adherence to 6 CGMP system. The word is very important. Adherence is loyalty. I am loyal to my department SOPs, my department procedures. I call it as strictly follow your SOPs and procedures. If it is written properly, definitely it will survive and it will long-term serve a compliance requirement. Okay. All 6 CGMP system should follow adherence to entire GMP system applicable to them. Don't say this is QA job, this is QC job. I call it as a borrowing system and also throwing system. Hierarchies also say, मेरा लोग बोल रहा है आप लोग ही करो. Like production head will tell to QA head, no, my people are telling, you only do. उसका काम है, they have to finish off the monthly order. And they say, QA person only fill all the form, change control, deviation, OS, and they only ask sign. Nowadays, bank also not accepting your check. If it not signed properly, you have to pay more than 350, 500 rupee. Am I right? Correct? Banks not accepting your check is not written by you. Then how you are expecting all should be written by QA and you only sign? This is another bad culture. That should be changed. Follow document, SOP, work instruction, protocols, adherence, and its compliance. See, the another problem is, just now Mangla sir also told, copy paste of SOPs from the other firms, other somebody's given, just that may be written their own operation. He may be having different machine, he may be having different process, he may be having different phenomena. A ointment company SOP cannot fit for the tablet manufacturing company, correct? A API intermediate company KSM manufacturing, key starting material manufacturing SOP cannot fit for API finished product clean room powder processing area. You have to write your own SOP and you have to write your own SOP as per the current guidelines requirement, and it should be adequate and effective, correct? And it should be followed. Same way protocol also, don't copy paste. That's I always request. Even nowadays I am telling this Microsoft and Dell, they had one meeting with me 6 months back. They told that they want to introduce pharma laptop and pharma PC without delete key. They are already on job now. They are already done. Same way we are telling, all this password forget error, we are always getting IT. So password is forgot. He knows my password. Nowadays, husband not sharing, wives are not sharing their ATM password to their husbands. Madam laughing, that is a real scenario in India. Families, wife बोलते हैं मेरा ATM card मेरा का है, आपका क्यों चाहिए? They're not even sharing the pin of the ATM card. Am I right or बच्चों लोग बोलो please? All married. He's raising hands. Correct. Exactly same. Then our own family member not sharing his own ATM card password to us. Why we have to share the password? So to avoid all these things, we are telling them introduce biometric based softwares. So biometric is very costly, enabling and all that. Then we brought a solution, biometric mouse. So your Windows, because guideline require Windows individual user ID also, individual password, and also application software also individual password. To avoid all these problems, we introduced biometric mouse. So biometric mouse, just it's hardly cost is 400, 300 rupee. Just click biometric, automatically open. No one tell no, take my finger and tomorrow you give me. Correct? finger cut करके देगा? नहीं, correct? They never give. So this way like that. The thinking, I'm not telling you bring a very hi-fi automated AI-based system that is not too much costly. Think of current scenario, current easy solution wherein you can comply correct guidelines. No guideline telling you buy this SAP software, you buy this, nobody will tell. They say there is a computerized system, there is a computerized software, that they simply write single language computerized. Even guidelines have no recommendation to use this software, this machinery like that. No regulators will say, they have no option also, they can never say also. But we only tell. Even last 2 days back, I was auditing, they're telling, so Siemens machine not accepted by US FDA. I told, what nonsense, US FDA lab having Siemens machine only. Their own ORA laboratory, having more of Siemens. People are having what is called, I call it as, it's not rumors, it's a mindset, that to non-compliance, developed non-compliance mindset by another non-compliance person who is a leader. That is a bad issue. That's really bad. Okay. Next. Entire quality management system has to be initiated by the user department. That is another major change I want to tell you. It's another major quality culture change. Just now I told you, they simply say, QLO, you only take OS, you only initiate deviation. They fight whether you start OS form, I will start. You take change control, I will take. This is like a property sharing they're doing. Company property they're giving, I think. It's simply a form. Who takes it doesn't matter. Whether you taken, you address, you investigated, you taken kappa. That only requirement of GMP. But they fight. Kaun lega? This is another bad culture. Same way, senior management and implement quality culture program and ahead of simply complying GMP and merit the participant. This I want to share you. Even Birji sir also used to put in his postings. We have to encourage a quality culture person who is really doing a proper quality things. Then we have to have some merit scheme. We should have award him. We have to every monthly meetings, management meeting, we have to represent him. We have to facilitate him or she, whoever is there. We have to tell them. So that the encouragement of the quality team will make a good quality culture, and so that today management appreciated this person, I will also do. Like that, the other guys will go ahead and go hand. But really what happening, management also, they're calling management meeting. Again, they're discussing, they say, QA आपका presentation शाम तक दे दो. हम लोग again they discuss about, majorly they discuss about the financial things, sales, and what are the things like that they go. So this culture to be changed. Next key thing, effective training program, and say trainings are very important and mandatory thing, and training, GMP training, GLP trainings are very, very important. I always say training on paper is not required, training actuals is required. And also MRM meeting is compulsory. I always recommend every month management review meeting, and also a quality culture engagement posters. And also nowadays I'm seeing many companies putting that culture has to come now. Everywhere they put data integrity issues, data integrity presentation and all. Same way, there are some other new guidelines like effective nitrosamine implementation, elemental impurities implementation, and also there is adherence to the laboratory practices. There is a laboratory control amendment in the GMP guidelines of PICS, and also EU and also FDA happen now. As just now I told one example, they want 100% 21 CFR Part 11 EU Annex 11 compliance. Don't say only 21 CFR Part 11. One UK MHR auditor got angry. He also told, we also having EU Annex 11 and PICS Annex 11. Why you are always say 21 CFR Part 11? To be frank, better than 21 CFR Part 11, EU Annex 11 and PICS Annex 11, regulators are here. They know it's better guideline actually. It talk about data integrity control, validations and qualification, which is not addressed in the 21 CFR Part 11. It's talk about only ERES, electronic record and electronic signature. But EU Annex 11 and PICS Annex 11 and WHO computer system guideline all talk about this very detailedly. Same way, they also told another major quality culture improvement is with respect to API quality. Now, excipient and API quality you have to focus. We have to have all pharma grade material, major mandatory, and also even IP now made very clearly. Now the amendment reason they clearly told excipient and also the all the components in the drug product which is going in formulation API and all is excipient and flavors, colorant, and also the packaging material. Packaging material also has to comply complete GMP. There is a guideline now came. Even EU and Europe all publish packaging material quality guideline. It depends on ISO, but better than ISO, they added more things. So you have to comply that. Leachable, extractable study you have to do. Same way, just now yesterday, our minister also told that people are buying tea in a poly bag. It leaches. Then you are taking not only tea, you are taking the poly bags leaches into your body. It may contain para-anisols. There are many recalls happen in API itself. LDPE bag leaches. Same way, tablets, bottle pack of HDP, LDP, that leaches. It leaches para-anisols, nitroanisols. Nitroanisols are highly toxic. It creates not only cancer, it creates more problems. As I told you now, the new quality management maturity model, which is in the draft stage by US FDA, I believe Europe also taken now. They, very shortly, they will also come and PICS also going to implement. And these are the quality management maturity model. What they are looking for is key models I just want to share you. It's, okay, employee ownership and engagement. We always blame others. Please take, we also as an employee, we are taking salary. We have to be ethical. We have to be, we first ownership. I own my work. That strategy has to come. Second, continuous improvement with proper CAPA implementation. Every investigation, every non-compliance, every OS has to be a continuous improvement step. Third, technical excellence. There are many, as just now I told you, many technical excellence which is happening in India. India is the pioneer. So we have to adopt all the new technologies, new technical. I am not telling a costly exercise, the affordable technical expertise. Okay. Next, leadership commitment. Even I am the leader of the department. I have a commitment. I have to bring quality culture. I have to do all my QMS system properly. I have to bring my product properly without any complaint. Zero tolerance, zero complaint status we have to bring. Communication, effective communication they're telling. You speak any language. Language is your barrier, no barrier. But communication is very important. And also, leading a good quality culture, these are the steps I given. Please go through the slides, but I want to, due to time shortage, I just give you quickly. Current reality, ground reality understand. What is the non-compliance? How to bring CAPA. As I told you, we are one of the leaders, so you can approach Ajay sir and he will definitely guide us. So quality, we are doing more compliance work, okay? And quality culture, so that vision of quality culture has to come. So it has to come from the security staff, junior staff members to the senior, all senior members, all should have. Third, resources. So resources now, I call it as Google as a Saraswati. All are available in Google. All are available in WhatsApp. But what we are doing, we are sending nonsense birthday cakes. Somebody birthday, whose I don't know, whose photo barbar aati hai. People are, yesterday I was landing in airport, people are taking that Indigo front wheel, back wheel selfie, utna le rahe. We are wasting all our resources. Each mobile having more than 3 GB, 1 GB, minimum 1 GB data. Really, frankly tell me, how many people are reading one guideline using that data? Useless photos, useless communications, useless thing we are reviewing. We are wasting our time in the WhatsApp. Really, use that thing for good guidelines review. Download it, put in your mobile. Very good tools we have. Earlier, when I start career, nothing is there. I have to beg the guy who is going to US and Europe. I tell them, sir, bring that guideline. Then they'll tell, लेके आएगा, बोलेगा, मेरा का आपको ये दिन देता हूँ. Then I will write in hand, home, in notebook लिखेगा वो guideline. आज ऐसा situation नहीं. It's in my fingertip. So easy we given, that's why nobody reading. It's a ground reality, actual ground reality. Next, training. As I just now told you, training, effective training. What they're telling, training is not like, this is one of the session like that. Like, you have more trainings, more compliance trainings are needed. Next, commitment is very, very important. I am growing. My company now today, this statement, I have to go this. I have to have better approval. I should have all the Europe, US, all multinational countries approval I should have. Like that commitment should have. Then only the quality culture improvements will come. Same way, risk evaluation. We have to calculate each level risk from raw material procurement to the manufacturing, to the testing, to the batch release, and to the batch distribution, that is good distribution practice. Until that, from this called entire pharma life cycle risk is mandatory. Next, consistency. We have to produce consistent product. That's also very important. Today, one batch goes with one quality. Next batch come another quality. That's why now they are asking guidelines clearly telling you should have mandatory CP, CPK, PP, PPK process performance matrices should be there. Same way, feedback mechanism. We have to get feedback from the others. And also, next is risk assessment. And also, you have to give incentive, just now I told you. Who are doing good, you have to give incentive and awards so that they will improve the system. Next is monitoring. It's very, very important. I want top management, CEO, MD level, every month, every surprise visit, they have to go to sites. They can't inform, they have to go, they have to see the actual ground reality. Okay? So this is the why we want to bring major quality cultures and ensure this quality culture improvement so that you will get a better GMP environment. So majorly culture as an idea, custom and social behavior. Quality is described as degree to which, in that they clearly told, intrinsic properties of pharmaceutical and manufacturing process as supporting process. This is from the GMP guideline of PICS and the EU, and fulfill the predetermined criteria. That is, what are the GMP application we have to fulfill. Okay. As I told you, quality behavior is custom-based and also individual person-specific. So do your proper OS, deviation, all your PQ system, do your SOPs properly, do your protocol properly, execute properly, reporting properly, respond proper hierarchy, properly bring quality team and quality culture in the thing, and the entire 6 CGMP departments has to contribute in quality culture so that the quality culture is successful driven senior management also. So they will also contribute and they will work for the betterment. Any questions, please? You can ask any questions so that I can answer. You can ask, even you can have problem in language also, please ask in Hindi also. Any questions? Please utilize this session, it will be very great. How you find this? Hello? How you find this session? Is it informative? Thank you very much.
A great thanks to Sundar Saab. He's given a very depth of the culture, the word culture here. Culture is like if you, we are Indians are known for the culture. So if we build the culture in production, in manufacturing, and in quality controls, which is the basic backbone of the industry, to engulfing culture inside yourself is going to actually help. Thank you, Mr. Sundar, for golden words given here. The next is like we'll have a small tea break here that that will refresh you after a very interactive culture of manufacturing. And I would request everybody who has not checked out from the hotel should check out within the break and give the keys to the reception, and we will immediately start the next session. So if we can have a 15 minutes tea break and check out session. I will call it as a checkout session. So that will be nice. And after 15 minutes, please come and join us. And then it will be a questionnaire and very interesting, interactive session. You can ask your questions. You can ask whatever you want from the inspectors, compliances. we can go deep into the interactive session, and we want to make it very interesting. Thank you.